What's up, it's Anno Domini here, CEO of the multi-platinum Anno Domini Nation music production team. We're the team behind music artists like Snoop Dogg, 50 Cent, Rick Ross, Wu-Tang Clan, Hopsin, Tech9, and many, many more. We also work on a ton of movies, video games, TV shows like 106 and Park, T.I. and Tiny, Basketball Wives, Love and Hip Hop, Jackass, and the NBA, the NHL, the NFL, and also the UFC. In case you guys missed the first video I put out, I would urge you to go check that out before you watch the second video. I talked a lot about my own personal journey as an artist, starting out as basically a broke rapper and beatmaker, looking after a family of 4 people, before this crazy music game really took me halfway around the world, from Germany to London and now Los Angeles, where I've been fortunate enough to work with some of the biggest rappers and companies in the world. I mentioned that I'm shooting this video series as a big thank you to all the amazing artists that have supported us throughout the years, and also supported me throughout the years. And also the new artists that just joined our community. Thank you to you guys as well. For those of you that have known me for a while already, you already know that I do what I can to help other artists come up. And this year, I really had to rack my brains to put out all the stops and launch the biggest event for artists yet, codenamed Black Friday 2.0. Even though last year's Black Friday event almost made me have a complete nervous breakdown with all the work and the expenses involved, all the amazing comments and feedback from artists that have been flooding my inbox ever since really motivated me to do it one more time for you guys, but on an even bigger scale. It also makes me mad seeing all these arrogant, unapproachable producers with barely any production credits charging thousands of dollars for beats and ripping off artists. So I made it my mission to really empower artists and give them the tools that they need to fuel their passion and success, and Black Friday 2.0 is my way of doing that. I'll be releasing a huge package of beats made by myself and my award-winning team of artists with full commercial rights and for an incredibly low price. We're still working out all the details, but it's going to be even less than 10 bucks. I did mention in the previous video as well that since the list of artists wanting to get in on the Black Friday 2.0 offer is already getting way out of hand, I'm going to have to limit the number of people who download the beat package, and it's only going to be around for a couple of days, so it's really important that you watch these videos and that you download the instructions and mark your calendars for 10 AM PST US Pacific time zone, which is when the Black Friday offer goes live. But I'm going to email you guys about that too. So since that date is right around the corner, I just wanted to take a moment today to just talk to you guys about something that came up and really struck a chord with me, listening to all the comments and the messages that you gave me from the first video I put out. It's absolutely amazing to me to see just how powerful and empowering music can be. Whether you're working on music just to fuel your creativity, to escape your environment, or you're genuinely looking to succeed as a professional in the music industry, music has this amazing transformational power for one individual, but it can also gather like-minded people in a powerful community that grows together. Time and time again, I've seen music change people for the better, taking them out of desperate situations, giving them solace when they're grieving or in pain, and giving them happiness. So many artists have sent me these really life-changing stories, and I'm so blessed to be sharing in those. It's endlessly motivating for me, and it's cool to see that I'm just like you guys, that music has given me just so much. People were telling me that if it wasn't for music, they might not be around anymore. It's saved people from drugs, from other addictions, it's saved them from depression, it's helped them get over the loss of friends and family, and just so much more. Often it helps to fuel your own thoughts and feelings into lyrics, and it can be almost therapeutic, I guess, putting your songs out there and letting other people share in your story. It's really liberating when you can share your message with the world. Reading your messages and listening to your music actually makes me feel a lot closer to you guys and to everyone in the Anno Domini community that we've built up over the years. And it's really cool to see how supportive everyone is of each other. It's really inspiring, and I want to thank you guys for that. Seeing all of that just makes me feel that much more driven to help and to push artists to keep doing what they can, and for me to give my support and do what I can too. And I really feel like we're all in this together. I want to share a story of a friend of mine actually real quick, if you don't mind. I won't mention his name, but I've known him for a really long time, and he's been rapping on my beats for many, many years. And when I first met him, he told me that he had been a drug addict for most of his adult life. His dad left home when he was a kid, his mum was a drug addict, he never really had any money, no real education, and no future. But he told me that he was browsing around the internet one day, This is kind of crazy, it still kind of blows my mind, but he was browsing around the internet, he came across some of my music, and I guess something really kind of resonated with him, because he spent the next 3 days literally going through my entire beat catalogue, writing to them, getting all this inspiration and ideas, and he started writing lyrics and whole songs right there and then. He says it helped him escape his reality, I guess, and it put him almost in a kind of trance where he completely forgot about the drugs and just all the bullshit around him. And rediscovering that passion for music and for writing and all that, it actually helped him to get clean, and suddenly he found this purpose to his life and a way to express himself. And I guess gradually the world listened too. I can't tell you how proud and inspired I was when he started putting out his first paid mixtapes, booking shows here and there, and just making something out of himself, you know? To this day actually, he says the only thing keeping him sober and happy and driven is being able to create music, and that just gets to me every time. I just think it's amazing and incredible. The crazy thing is, he's not even the only one. I get so many messages all the time from people just like my friend who are going through issues of their own and somehow discovered their will to live and their purpose in life again by just turning to music and just getting out a pad and writing and recording and sharing their work with the world. Nothing ever beats that. It's amazing to be a part of this big artist community, and I feel genuinely blessed to be able to provide some contribution to people's lives, however small, through music. What drives me crazy though is sometimes I see other people just abusing artists, ripping them off, charging them thousands of dollars they don't have to just basically do what they love doing and trying to make a better life for themselves. Too many artists and producers are fighting themselves instead of working together, and I just want to make it clear that Anno Domini Nation is never going to participate in that. I want to make sure that we are the antidote to everything that is wrong in this music industry. We're here for the artists. I'm one of you, and I've got your back, always. So one way I want to help you out once again is to launch a huge Black Friday event this year. It almost killed me last year, but I just have to do it again. I shared the story of my friend with you because just like him, I want to empower all of you through music and make this kind of inspiration and resourcefulness available to as many artists as possible, even if they're broke. Black Friday 2.0 is happening really soon, and I want to be able to get as many of you on board as possible. I know some people have been raising a few concerns, asking me how many other artists exactly are going to be getting this package. And you know what the crazy thing is, as of right now, there are 8,721 artists just on the early bird release list who raised their hands and want to get the package of beats, and another 160,000 on my other email lists and social media pages. But I'm going to have to limit who gets the beat package an extreme amount, as even if I just gave 1% of those artists the download package, my server would just have a complete meltdown, and I think we would probably break the internet with the downloading bandwidth. Last year I hosted the files up on 2 separate Dropbox accounts, and they both got suspended within hours. So I need to be highly selective of who I let in. So by default, a very small number of artists from our huge community are actually going to get the Black Friday 2.0 package. The good news is, there are 3 steps you can take today to dramatically increase your odds of being one of the selected artists. Step 1 is to join our early bird list if you haven't already done so. Just click the download button beneath this video for a free warm-up package to automatically be signed up to the early bird list. Step 2 is to open your inbox at, let's say, 9:55 AM on Thursday, 26th of December, and just keep refreshing that inbox until an email pops up giving you the link to get to the early bird access. Step 3 is to get your beats immediately once you're on the access page. Okay? I'm not sharing these instructions with anyone else, so please keep that between us. This is completely top secret insider information, okay? Alright, so anyway, that wraps up video number 2 for you guys. I'll be posting up a 3rd and final video soon, and in that video I'm actually going to pull back the complete curtains on Black Friday, and I'm going to reveal to you guys exactly everything that's going to be included in the special Black Friday download package, including all the beats, the licenses, bonuses, and just a ton of cool stuff that you're going to get. I'm really excited for you guys to see that. I just want to leave you now by posing a quick question to you, and I'd love it if you dropped a comment under this video. How has the Anno Domini Nation community and our beats impacted your life? Have our beats ever helped you personally? That's all from me, AD. I'll see you next time.